Aquarius, welcome to your general reading. This is a general reading for the sign of Aquarius. Keep in mind, this is a general reading for all of you, so it's not going to resonate for all of you. Take what you can, leave the rest behind. I'm going to start with a few oracles, and then I'll move on to the tarot cards after that. So I'm going to pull about 3 oracles. Okay, messages for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know the most? Okay, so first we have Raven Spirit, and that is about truth. That would be similar to the Ace of Swords. Where you're seeking truth from others that can relate to yourself as well. Then we have uncertainty. So a lot of you may be going through, some uncertain times at the moment. Maybe some changes. We'll see what we get when I pull the tarot cards. Okay, and last one is stillness, reflecting pool. And that's similar to the Hermit card, where you're kind of, there's a stillness. There's a stillness, when you're still, you can hear guidance better. Any spirit messages, you can hear those better when you're still. It's kind of about drowning out, the daily noise. So what else do we have for Aquarius, please? Messages for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to hear the most right now? 2 of Wands in the reverse. Let's get some more here. Could be some confusion about which direction you should go in regards to something. Look, I was just talking about the Hermit, and there it is. It's in the reverse though, so some of you, may be coming out from the Hermit type of energy where you've kind of been laying low. 5 of Swords. That's 5 of Swords is anxiety creeping up. It can be like mental confusion, okay? What else, please, for Aquarius? The Lovers in reverse. That can relate to an actual relationship. Difficulties or coming to an end. The Lovers is actually, it's also about a choice, making a choice, okay? Making a conscious choice to do something or to not do something. It's also the number 6. I'm going to move my light a little here because I keep blocking it. It's also the number 6. 6s are about balance, kind of balancing out energies, okay? What else? Messages for Aquarius. That one was forceful. 8 of Wands. That's a lot of movement. Can relate to communication. Let's see what else we get. Messages for Aquarius. Hierophant in reverse. I love the Hierophant in this deck, the Tarot of the Abyss, because it doesn't look like the usual Hierophant, okay? In this deck, he appears as a Native American elder, and it's called the Wise One in this deck. But this is the Hierophant. That can be like organized religion or commitment matters. It's in the reverse. So some of you in the past, there could have been a commitment that came to an end, kind of shaking you up as far as, as far as like, not like, where do I go now? You know, um, some kind of commitment here, along with, some confusion, as I said, about which paths to take. Like, where's my life going now? Um, but I feel like you're learning a lot of things in the process. It's here with that truth card. So I feel like you're learning things about yourself. Let's get one with that hermit. Clarify the hermit for me, please, Spirit. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a feeling here of maybe feeling, at one point abandoned. All of you are in a different timeline. Energy is fluid, so it's always moving, changing. But I feel like some of you have been in the energy of, stillness with this hermit energy, trying to get over maybe some abandonment or feeling left out. It could have to do with this commitment. If a commitment came to an end at some point, in your recent past. Tell me more about the 5 of Swords for Aquarius. That was fast. 6 of Cups in reverse. So 6 of Cups in reverse, that can be some, again with the 6, you've already got it here with the Lovers, where I speak about balance. This can be focusing on the past too much. So if you tend to focus on, what took place in the past, your actions or someone else's actions, what was said, what was done, etc., that can bring on some anxiety, okay? Some mental stress, which is what this 5 of Swords is talking about here. And it's here with the 6 of Cups in reverse. So some of you right now, I feel like you may be stuck in the past, or there's an energy of not fully letting go of the past the way maybe you should be for your own benefit. Let's see what we get with the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers for me, please. The World. So that Lovers in reverse is here with the World, which is about finishing up a cycle, okay? So, choices being made, cycles ending, that will create, uncertain energy. You do have that Oracle card, which is about uncertainty. What else with the 8 of... Oh, that was fast. Knight of Cups in reverse. Now, this Knight of Cups can be you, although I'm not sure if it is or not. Okay, Aquarius. This is about emotional energy, okay? Emotional feelings, such as love, anything that relates to that. This Knight of Cups is in reverse, so it has to do with some emotions, maybe something of an emotional nature. Either it's unbalanced, or someone's kind of emotionally shut down. But this Eight of Wands, that's energy movement forward, or a lot of communication. This Knight of Cups here could be this person from the past, where if perhaps a relationship ended, could be that person trying to communicate. But if this Knight of Cups is not you, I don't think this person, this could even be like emotional immaturity. It is a knight. The person could be younger than you. They don't necessarily have to be. I'll see what comes out with the other deck. So I want to go back to the Two of Wands with the Hierophant in reverse. Clarify this for me, please, Spirit. Tell me more. Tell me more about the Two of Wands with the Hierophants. Oh. Okay. So we've got a double card confirmation. This is what I call these. This is the Five of Pentacles, which you already have here. Although this one's in reverse, where I spoke about maybe feelings of abandonment or not getting the attention you felt you should have gotten. Here with the Two of Wands in the reverse and the Hierophant. That could have to do with if a commitment ended, this person may have not appreciated you, or, they could have made you feel abandoned somehow. Let me get another one. Four of Pentacles. There's a holding on there. So someone here in this situation, okay, if that's resonating for you, there could be someone who's still holding on, okay? Holding on too tight. So they're not like, if something ended, one of the parties here, I feel like they're still holding on to that, or a part of that, okay? So that could be an issue if if there's one person still kind of not letting go of the relationship fully, okay? Let's get more on the Hermit with the other Five of Pentacles here. Tell me more about that, please, Spirit, for Aquarius. Three of Pentacles. More Pentacles. All of a sudden, this deck, the second deck here, is throwing Pentacles. This is more friendship energy or teamwork. So let me get another one. God, more Pentacles. What in the hell? So I feel like these Pentacles are relating to effort and time, okay? Also maybe perhaps the time frame. I feel like the situation for some of you went on for quite a while. There could also be an aspect of, if it was a love relationship that ended, there could be even an aspect of trying to remain friends on some level, perhaps out of a need, if there's children involved, that type of thing. But I feel like this has kind of taken a hit to your stability, maybe your finances. We do have all these Pentacles here, which are about time and effort, stability, material things, finances. Okay, this Nine of Pentacles in the upright reflects someone who is independent, financially stable, grounded, someone who feels secure. I feel like this kind of shook you up, left you feeling unstable, and perhaps you kind of retreated after all of that happened, okay? But it did leave you feeling uncertain and unstable in some way, or maybe more ways than one. What about the Five of Swords with the Six of Cups? Ooh, we got the High Priestess. This is Pisces energy. So now you've got the High Priestess and the Hierophant, which is those are the two most spiritual cards in this deck, from my perspective. The High Priestess is very intuitive energy. It's an energy of knowing. It's also about balance. Okay. She also keeps knowledge to herself. If you're having the tendency of kind of maybe being stuck in a past energy too much or thinking about it too much, kind of, I feel like it can stress you out because you kind of know there's a level where it's almost like you don't want to be thinking that way or thinking about it, but you do anyway. And then you're like, "Oh shit." You know, like why can't I just quit thinking about it? But the High Priestess can even be like spiritual downloads, messages and dreams, or synchronicities. But the High Priestess also keeps a lot of that knowledge to herself. There could be something that about a situation or a person or people, but you don't go around like giving that, information away. Okay, you kind of keep it close. So let's see what we get with the Lovers and the World. Clarify this for me, please, Spirit. Death in reverse. Okay. That death is Scorpio energy. Now, there's two options here. Okay, two stories. First story, one of the people in this, if this is about a relationship ending, it could be one person would like to restart that again. This death in reverse is, when something dies, something takes its place. When something dies, there's a new beginning. Okay. This can be saying that there's currently a new beginning for you in the situation, or making a choice consciously for a new beginning. The other story is one of the people would like to restart this. I think I already mentioned that. I'm going to get another card for that. Okay. Spirit, clarify this some more for me. Excuse me, my throat, of course. Okay. I gotta redo that because all the cards are flying out here. Clarify this some more for Aquarius. What is this about with the death card? That was fast. Strength in reverse. Yeah, this could be. So, again, there's two different versions here. This is Leo energy. This could just be speaking about if this is you and something ended and you're pushing forward, and it's difficult and things are uncertain, in many ways, this can just be saying that even though you're kind of going through this, change and new things beginning, that it's really, it's been difficult. Okay. The same could go for if there is one person who does not want this connection to end, because it's too difficult. They don't want it to end, okay? 2 stories here. Let's see what else we get. 2 of Swords. More uncertain energy. Let's see. Tell me about the 8 of Wands with the Knight of Cups. Double card confirmation again. 8 of Wands, 2 different decks. Communication, lots of movement forward. Lots of energy pushing through in the future here. If one of you does want to restart this, I don't feel like it's you, Aquarius. This is not nurturing energy right there with that 7 of Pentacles in reverse. It's kind of the complete opposite. 9 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I don't think you would go back to that, because I think that connection made you unhappy. So I don't think that's going to happen. I'm going to get my other deck again. Let's see if Spirit has another message to end the reading. Spirit, is there anything else Aquarius needs to know about this, please? That one flew out. Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, that's like... That's not passionate. Now, Ace of Wands in the upright is kind of passionate, or having a passion for something, or a new start. I think Spirit's saying, kind of clarifying what I just said, you don't want a do-over. Okay. You don't want a do-over. And the Tower in reverse. This Tower is, you know, shit falling apart. It's the universe saying this shit has to end, okay? That's in reverse. I feel like a lot of you are coming out from having a Tower moment in the past, in the recent past, at some point for you, okay? And I think you're healing from that right now. Look, and the Devil. Holy shit. And 3 of Swords, bottom of the deck. Okay, thank you, Spirit. That was a lot of clarification. Okay. That did the job. Okay. Tower in reverse. Devil in the middle. 3 of Swords. This was some toxic shit, okay? There were things that were toxic about this connection and it was, you know, it created pain for you. 3 of Swords. This is heartbreak. You know, this could have been a codependent relationship, by one or both parties. But this right here is why I don't think you would want to go back to that. You're currently in this energy of trying to get through this Tower moment of when stuff kind of came crashing down. But this toxic energy did this to you. Okay? It was painful. It was heartache. It was heartbreak. Spirit knows this and is working in the background to get you through all this uncertainty, okay? To get you stabilized again and feeling secure within your life and the path that you're taking now. So that is good. So thank you so much, Aquarius, for stopping by. Please hit that like button, leave a comment down below if any of this resonated for you. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you the next time.